All right. Hello, welcome. This is There's Layers to This, episode one, season two. Um, we're just getting started.
Hello, welcome. This
Valerie, how
is
are you?
There's Layers to This, episode one, season two. Um, we're just getting started here. Welcome.
To be productive with like my work stuff. The problem is that I'm high sensitive to anything like that, and like I don't sleep. Even if I took it early in the morning, like it affects me the rest of the day, going into the evening. So going into today, I feel really tired because I probably didn't like start shutting my eyes till like maybe 3 a.m.
Gosh.
And yeah, so I'm tired, but life moves on. I got deadlines and I got work, but I'm here. I'm here. How about you? How you doing?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, this is what it's like when you're an entrepreneur, right? It's a constant, like lots of plates to keep up. So I feel you, Val.
Lots of
What was that? Lots of what? Val, did you hear what Brett said? Because all I heard him was say he said lots of something.
Yeah, I just heard the lots of and then cut off. Lots of layers. Lots of layers. I had a feeling. I was like, I was going to do lasagna. Lots of lasagna. I don't know. Lots of layers. There are. Yeah, when you work
so
for
funny.
yourself,
Hey, Tyler.
especially if you are a one man or one woman show, you are juggling all the plates. So yeah, it can be a lot, but that's the grind, and we just constantly work on trying to have a balance. But I was off balance this past couple of days with at least sleep, but my work productivity is okay. I'm doing stuff. I'm here working.
All right. Well, thanks for coming, Brett. Appreciate you being here. Code and Unknown Pedestrian is actually my son's account. Now, he's not very active, but it's the perfect way for me to actually um, be able to live stream. So here we are. I have Tyler on our live stream. So if you're watching the live stream, you can see him and Lorenzo. And he's waving. Let me see if I can get him to talk. Okay, go ahead, Tyler. You want to say hello?
Hello, everybody.
Can you guys hear him all right?
Okay, so I'm going to try. I need to do two things at once. I'm going to join the spaces and the what have. Anyways, thank you for having me. Hello. Grazie.
Grazie. All right.
I just love that. It's like hello, everybody. It's just like, I can hear his voice now. It's like, oh, when I think of Tyler, like I hear that distinctive voice. And I guess that just means he's doing a great job creating his persona, his character. So yeah, I just hear it in my head every now and then.
Did you hear that? Get out!
I can't read people without hearing people.
People. That was good. That was good, right?
Johnny boy.
People.
Exactly. So, we had so much fun last season, right? It was so last season that we're doing it again. Here we are, new and improved. We're gonna be doing live streams. So you can see the visuals. Lots of Lorenzo branding, I'll tell you that. And we love it. And you could see Lorenzo in his plushy little flesh on camera, which is really nice. Okay, so we want to make sure if you're here in the Twitter space, please retweet the space if you can. Drop some comments in the thing, blah, 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 you know. Okay, for anyone who may be joining us, you know, in the future and doesn't know who we are, we'll do a very quick intro and then we'll start talking about these Web3 headlines. We got a couple. We got just a couple. Yeah, so I'm creatress, Sara Guimora. I'm from Mexico. I'm a 3D sculptor, also a VR performance artist, kind of like two things all in one. I make all types of art. I love art. I've been an artist my whole life. I will be an artist my whole life. And right now, you know, really interested in art and Web3 and that like intersection where we are living right now. Tech really is what I really like. So yeah, here I am. This is what we talk about. We talk about art. We talk about tech. We talk about, you know, licensing and copyrights and, you know, all these like fun, exciting things that come up. So I have Valerie and Tyler, who are two very cool people as well. And I know Tyler's not in the Twitter space, but he is here on the live stream and he can hear you guys and you guys can hear him. So he's here. Tyler, do you want to do an intro?
I'll get there eventually. Hello, my name is Tyler, and I work for this tabby toad, who's a small, hearty creature living in the metaverse, created by one Gerplam Germplasm, aka Gramplin. And yeah, you can talk more about that in Crypto's Discord and tell Mori I sent you. That's me.
All right. So we also have Miss Valerie V. Dizzle, as she also likes to be called. And she's our second, our other co host. We are all equals here. It's not like, you know, a host, co host, blah, 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 blah. It's not like that. We're all hosts. But my fondly, as I refer to them fondly, my co hosts, Valerie, would you like to do an intro?
Good save there, creatress. Good save. No, I'm not the other co-host or the number two or co-host B. Got it. Appreciate that. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Yeah, if this is your first time hearing my voice, I am Valerie Carrillo. Originally from LA. I'm now based out of San Diego. And I came into the NFT space through Gary V and his V Friends project. I was fortunate enough to be a winner, and I was gifted my first NFT directly from Gary. It went from his wallet into my wallet, and then boom, immediately, I had legit offers of over $120,000 on that NFT. And yeah, I was astounded. I didn't sell. And I just knew that, okay, there's something happening here and I needed to dive deeper. So I left my job, my career. I was studying to be, I was in sports medicine and was doing surgery and rehabilitation with athletes. And then I just decided to just pivot and be in the space full time. And I have since created my Web3 business, which is Web3 event planning and management. And I've gone on to host Web3 conferences, meetups, and activations for the NBA, for Comic-Con, for Baron Davis, who used to play for the Warriors, and so on. So yeah, I've kind of made a little a little space for myself in the Web3 ecosystem, and it's a little tough now, but being with Creatress and Tyler and all of you really are the reasons why I decided to stay. It's for the people and the people who are doing cool shit, excuse my language. Sorry, I forget this is a PG space. So, yeah, for everyone who's still here doing art, building the technology, trying to improve so that others can get on this, blockchain tech, then I'm here for it. And we're going to keep riding. And then I see Tyler. He's trying to come up here. Let me add him as a speaker.
Cool.
But yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Valerie. We love that you're still here with us. This is like, the people that are like still really believe in the dream of decentralized finance and royalties for artists in perpetuity. Anyway, Brett, what's going on? How are you? And why are you still here?
I don't know.
Okay, that might have been too profound of a question. I'm sorry. How are you?
He likes to draw cartoons. Yes. Yeah, I'm just here. I just like drawing, cartoons and doing that kind of stuff. And I've been going through art school the last few years.
Oh.
And, just been having fun putting my artwork out in this other kind of avenue. I was talking to Tyler the other day kind of about it where, for me, I kind of see like posting my artwork on places like Zora or those things for free, similar as Instagram, but it's cool to have like people be able to collect stuff. So I'm just here to, have fun and make art and collect art. Vibe.
Hey, Brett. I mean, when are you going to be the professor at said school you're attempting to be said student?
Oh, I don't know if I would ever want to be a professor. Like that's a lot. My mom's been a teacher my whole life, and I applaud all the educators because that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, well, you're educating by example, by showing up and doing what you do. So thank you, God. It doesn't to your mind. It's hard being a teacher in the streets. Big ups to Brett's mother.
I'll text her later and let her know you said that.
Yeah, you better. Just kidding. Okay.
Yeah, no, for real. Big ups to the teachers. They do not get paid enough, y'all. I I got lucky enough to be a artist in residence, as I called it, at the school, at the local school, and it was really cool. But I mean, like, kids are not always very easy to deal with. Like, like I have the one, and like I kind of have an okay grasp on it, right? But then imagine 10 or 15 of those kids at once, and like, you gotta bring in lots of tools to keep everyone's attention and keep everyone's engagement and positive outlook, right? Because things can change very quickly when you're dealing with a group of kids. The vibe can change quite quickly. So yes, all I gotta say is teachers need to get paid more. I've been considering going down that route, but yeah, it's not it's not an easy job, and the pay is not great yet. So advocate. Let's advocate.
I would say we do need them. My significant other, Keegan, is a teacher. Well, he was in the classroom for 10 years, but he has now moved to the admin position. So he's a resource teacher for the whole San Diego district. And so everyone kind of goes to him, who is in physical health, physical education, and athletics. So he's kind of like the go-to person of like, what are the standards for the state of California, for the district, and yada, yada, yada. Anyways, he's been telling me that there's been a lot of people who are not becoming teachers anymore. Even in the physical education department, there is a lack of teachers who are going through the credential program and getting certified and all that.
Oh.
And so I highly still encourage, for anyone who is looking for a fulfilling career, it really can be teaching the youth, giving them the skills to hopefully be, contributing members of society and good ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So definitely just want to make that call out to anyone who has youngsters to maybe hopefully, get inspired by the teachers that they have now and look up to be one of them sometime. And not only that, but we are also hiring for substitute teachers. So I was actually looking into that because I found out that substitute teachers can get paid anywhere between $200 and $300 a day. And a day is like maybe 5 to 6 hours. And so that's not bad. Like if you're an entrepreneur and need some side cash, have a little side thing, and you just apply to any schools that is in the district, and you either respond and say, yeah, I can show up, or you just don't go. So it reminds me of like when you're an Uber driver and you get to decide, do I want to pick up this person? Yes or no, and that's it. So it's very easy. And I think because of COVID and because there's been lack of teachers getting certified, they've actually waived you don't have to be vaccinated. You don't have to have, I think all you have to have is a GED or high school diploma. Like before, I think the requirements were a little higher, but they kind of let loose a little bit because they need substitute teachers so bad because there's not enough teachers filling these departments right now. So anyways,
Nice.
Just wanted to talk about that a little bit because it is kind of close to home for me.
I love it. Oh my gosh, Val, just right on time because I literally, okay, we weren't planning to talk about this, but we'll just for a second here. I went on this trip this weekend to see the new Taylor Swift Eras movie in the movie theaters, right? That she had her concert and movie, made it into a movie. Movie theaters, genius marketing, branding, and just business lady. But anyhow, went and watched it, and on the way home, we had a really long ride. So my friend and I were talking, and one of the things we talked about was, she was just telling me oh, you should consider subbing at the school because they constantly need substitute teachers. I live in a very small community, so I was literally just looking into that this weekend, or just this week actually. So yeah, I may be doing that.
Just going to become those TikTok teachers?
Yeah.
TikTok dance where they're do the PEM dance, and then they're doing PEM dance, parentheses, exponents. I'm not gonna go down with this, but they do these dance moves and they do the subtraction with their arms. I don't know. It's crazy these days. But these teachers they go on social media and they get a lot of followers. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
There's opportunities outside of being a teacher. You can add layers to that. You could be a TikTok teacher.
Oh, I don't know if I have the energy to do all that, but I have seen them. And that's cool. And I think that might be a really good idea for you, Val. I would really enjoy seeing that, and I would cheer you on. And yes, Code came up. What's up, Code? Thanks for being here.
Peace. Yeah, I was gonna stay in the listener section until you started saying some stuff about Taylor Swift. Why'd you do that? But yeah. I do think genius marketing is a great 2 words to use because I'm not trying to steer the conversation a different way, but you brought it up. So I just started learning about branding and marketing, and there's a huge difference between them. So branding is like Gary V, V Dizzle was saying, everyone knows his brand. He does give a fuck, but doesn't. As far as what he's like. So I think that's about how much I want to say about it. But as far as the marketing, that's the ads and all the other stuff like Billboard and all that type of stuff. So I thought they were one and the same, but they're very two different things. And me seeing Taylor Swift in a movie theater, I think that was kind of genius. But then again, I was talking to one of my friends, and they're like, well, do they realize that a lot of people are going to be singing and chanting these songs, but then in the other movie theater, there's going to be people watching movies? And I was like, yeah, so I don't know how that works, but yeah.
Ooh, well, totally right on the marketing branding are two different things. And you know what? You're right. There were people singing in the movie theater. And but I don't know if we were loud enough for other people to hear us, to be honest. It wasn't that crazy. We're a chill bunch.
Were you singing too, Creatress?
I
I know you
was
love karaoke.
I was
So,
singing a little bit.
You were singing.
Yes, I did sing a little bit, but not very loud because I don't sing very well. And also I don't know all the songs. Like I don't know all the Taylor Swift songs. I'm not like a hardcore fan. But like you'd be surprised how many songs you know of hers just by like listening to the radio and having friends who love her. And so, you know, my next thing though is going to go see the Beyonce Renaissance tour movie. Like that I think will be very cool. And I mean, I would love to go to the concert, but like this is the next best thing, guys. Anyway, okay, here we go. We have gone way off track of our Web3 headlines.
Let me just add something.
Okay.
I think it's interesting to talk about these things that are happening. You know, it's relevant what's happening in this world, and it's interesting because these, like, it's just so funny. I've seen those TikToks where it's like Taylor Swift put Travis Kelce on the map, you know, and it's a bunch of girls who are just they're guys who are like super big into football, and they look at them like, what do you mean? And they're like, yeah, I think Travis Kelce is like relevant only because he's dating Taylor Swift now, and they get pissed off because they're like, are you kidding me? He's probably going to make Hall of Fame. And no, it has nothing to do with Taylor Swift. It's hilarious. Definitely go check out those TikToks if you haven't seen them yet. But it's just crazy of how big of a musician she is, and like Beyonce too, right? Like, not many people in the music industry, I think, have done what they've been able to do. And really the last that I can recall is like Michael Jackson, Prince, Elvis Presley. Like those are names that carry on through history even after they've passed. And we all know those songs. And I just feel like Taylor Swift and Beyonce might be those two individuals of our time that like their music is going to continue on even after they pass. And so that's really interesting. And also them diving into creating movies. We've seen it before. Katy Perry has done it. Shakira has done it. You gave me a look. You didn't know that?
I didn't know about Katy Perry or Shakira. I love Shakira. Katy Perry, okay. But Shakira, I'd love to watch that movie.
Yeah, that was great.
Wow.
I saw Shakira in movie theaters, and I was doing the hips don't lie, trying my best. Obviously, not as good as her. Not even close. I mean, I was a belly dancer when I was younger, just so you know. But I still wouldn't claim that I'm anywhere near Shakira.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so I just think it's smart of them to do, and you know, I would love to see I think that's just another way to
another layer to it.
There's layers to this. Thank you. There is layers to this. So, anyways, back to our show. There's layers to this. Season 2, episode 1. We're so excited to be here doing this again with all of you. And let's talk about some other web headlines. But let's talk about some Web3 headlines I think we wanted to share today. Who wants to go first? Who's enthusiastic to share? Tyler?
Yeah. I think Tyler should go first because he had something like actually financially, kind of interesting. You want to share something, some JP and crypto white paper, some toads? I don't know.
JP Morgan. What else, JP?
Yeah.
what's that? Oh, that JP. Who knows that comedian? JP. What's that guy?
JPZ, Cool Crocs.
Oh yeah, that guy too. That's another JP. Shout out. We was just on stage. JP and I Thursday. Beautiful event. Wonderful. Another JP Morgan, by a little banking firm you may have heard of, found on one said Wall Street in Manhattan, New York. Anyways, they put it in a little paper. Some call it a white paper. Some call it whatever you have it. It's a PDF. It's no JPEG, I know that. It's a PDF. And said PDF has a hard managed line. Okay? Specifically, if you scroll through, say, JP Morgan paper about digital identities. Anyways, the first freaking PFB they show has a hard managed line. Okay? It's outstanding. What's happening? You scroll further, lo and behold, it's a small, warty creature residing, yes, in the metaverse, but also on the white paper. We're gonna let this guy speak for the very first time, okay? This is so significant that this one is gonna have shared points, okay? Let him know.
Alright. That is some wild headlines, and I have some questions.
He was everything in your freaking catalog. Done. And your conference come up in about 6 minutes.
I'm coming the whole time, so thing, so
Parent teacher conference. Exciting times.
Yes, exciting times, exciting times. Who's been to a parent-teacher conference? Raise your hand. As a child or as the parent?
I've been the child.
Oh yeah, I was the child in a few of them.
Yeah, good times, right?
It depends on what the conference is about.
You know these stories. If we have time, I want to go hear some stories about what was the parent-teacher conference about.
Yeah, for real. Wait, but before we go into parent-teacher conferences, because Tyler does have to like run over to one. The other headline. Well, first of all, I'm really glad JP knows about cryptodes. I wish I had a cryptode, but I guess knowing someone who has a cryptode is the next best thing. Yeah.
I didn't send cryptos, so don't get too excited. But I did send you two some small worthy things to celebrate last season. They're in wallets. They're toadish. And then another one I sent has a little signature on it. I sent Brent. Yeah, Brent.
Ooh.
I sent the Brent piece as well, which is really exciting because it's
Looking at my wallet and for GI Toads 186 GI Toads.
Nice.
Oh my god, I love this. So he's got like a
Oh my gosh. Oh,
phone call. Sorry, I'm because someone's trying to call me in the middle of this podcast we're having. They can wait. This is more important. This is more important right now. These spaces that I don't get paid for is way more important.
Dude, I love this toad
I share
though.
my GI toads.
Yeah, I'm sharing mine right now.
Oh, let's see yours first. Yeah. Ooh, that
Look at that. Look at that. Looks like it just ate some chocolate. I like chocolate. Cacao. You kidding me? No, I love it. This is perfect.
I want to know, is that a
Pitchfork.
triton or is that a brown cactus?
It's a pitchfork. Eyeshadow
Oh, it's a
green.
pitchfork.
Mole. It's got a mole. But this is perfect. I've got some of those. Amazing.
That background is wild.
Is
It's
nutritious
rainbow
fresh
stuff.
toads? Sorry.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. This is great. Val, if you want to share your screen, do you have the option? Does it you see an option anywhere?
I should. Let me present.
Here, let me stop mine.
Share screen. Let's click here. And can you see
Tap
my
to
screen?
stage. Yeah, there it is.
All my millions of tabs. So you can see my
Wow.
millions of tabs.
I got a story.
I love it.
Yeah, what's the
Let's
story?
see
Let's
the
hear it.
traits. Peach body, krill bill clothes, robber eyes, cone red head, slow water weapon with
Ah.
an MT Gundam
Good.
grid.
Mount Gundam. Interesting.
Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate this gift.
You're welcome. So that's who's seen the movie Kill Bill?
Kinda. I actually look. I watched it one time at like a pizza place, so I wasn't really watching it, and I just could never get into it. Sorry,
Okay, well,
but I
Kill
know
Bill 2,
I know the
Kill Bill
ideas.
1, Kill Bill 2,
Right.
starting with
I know that.
the outfit he's wearing is the tone. I don't know the gender, but the point is why he said that it's not quite.
Right.
Sorry, Uma Thurman.
I know that.
The outfit she's wearing is homage to Uma Thurman, or it's a toad. I don't know the gender, but the point is why I said that is it's not quite. I pretend it's a wizard. The hat's not quite a. We'll say it's a wizard hat. Kill Bill fighter, because Valerie's in the streets taking over San Diego's non-fungible token community atmospheric vibe. And I thought that kind of captured it in a nice way off the
Yo.
floor, might have you. You know, if I had
I
the
love
big
them.
bucks, I
Thank you
would've
so
given
much. And
four
you know,
pieces, but,
thankfully
I'm
the
not-
floor
Yeah,
NFTs don't have dirt on them
Here's
because
the
this
Kill
is
Bill of San
digital.
Diego,
You know,
just
this is the
chilling.
digital storefront. So it's all good. It's all good.
I love them.
We
Thank you
still
so
love
much.
them.
And you know, thankfully the floor.
They're still, it's clean.
floor
It's clean.
NFTs
Beautiful
don't
stuff.
have dirt
Look
on
at
it.
this.
Guess who collabed on this collection that's CC0?
It couldn't have been Brett. It couldn't have been Brett.
No, but that's a good one too. That's it.
It's a good guess.
Let's give two.
Gramp?
Well, this is so I was talking about the last GI toads.
Oh, who's that?
It's a mass collaboration, you know, obviously inspired by one grappling in Cryptodes, but it's led by one PR guitar man.
And
Oh.
you know,
Oh,
obviously,
Yeah, no wonder
inspired
the-
by
the
one
rainbow.
Gremlin in Cryptodes, but
9 anniversary.
it's led by one PR guitar man.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, no wonder
It is
the rainbow.
Waters project and another
Lion cat.
tight Woody, another listener to this Laserdisc and guest, also sponsor with his hot, fresh, nowish sounds. Here's a collaborator and Loaf and others. Yeah, I mean, look, the creator of Nyan Cat, I don't know how to pronounce it right, but you know, the feline meme with the pop-tart body And there's
Wow.
a rainbow in outer space.
I didn't realize, but you know
Creator
what?
that
I did notice that
is the
Nyaniverse
co-creator of
trait
freaking
on the
G.I. Joes. Are you
clothes, and I was
kidding
like,
me?
oh, that's
Plug,
cool.
plug.
So,
Wow.
yeah, I
That
love
is
it.
cool.
He's really nice. He's actually,
But
I
you
don't
know
know.
what?
I think we
did
met on
notice that
Clubhouse,
Nyaniverse
and he's always been
trait
very
on the
supportive.
clothes, and I was like,
Actually,
oh,
so
that's
he's a nice
cool.
guy. So
Yeah.
thanks, man. I appreciate that.
He's really nice. He's
Yeah.
actually, I don't know. I think we met on Clubhouse. He's always been very supportive.
I'm
actually.
not
He's a nice
sure.
guy.
I didn't see.
So thanks, Tyler.
It's maybe in
Appreciate
your
that.
hidden folder. I had to check my hidden folder.
Okay,
Did you
yeah,
also
I'll have
get
to.
a
Yeah, you
King
know what?
Rental
Because
crate?
yeah, see, I can't see it right now.
I'm not
Because that
sure.
is
I
actually
didn't
my vault. I had him just
It's
send it
maybe
to
in
my
your
vault.
hidden folder. I had to check my hidden
'Cause,
folder.
yeah,
and I
trying
looked it
to
up.
practice better
Yeah,
security.
you know what? Because
You know, guys.
yeah, see, I can't see it right now. Because that is actually my vault. I had him just send it to my vault.
I believe it's
Uh-huh.
a year anniversary
Trying to
celebration.
practice better security.
Because if you'll notice,
You know,
the
guys?
addition
So
of it
what's fun
is
about rat?
I have the first one. That one.
Ooh.
Pretty sure it's the second one. Valerie has the third one. Emma, in this
Is if you'll
subsequent,
notice
I think
the
Modi minted like a lot right after that.
He minted 69 of them.
Yep, 2-year anniversary. I love this.
Oh, so this just came out recently.
Yeah.
God, this is a freshie.
Freshie Bible, and he gifted it to the world. This is CC0, and I woke up on a beautiful GM and I saw it. I was like, "You're not the first one." Take two. Give me 3. I'll make 3. And so I took
This is
3.
CC0, and I woke up on a beautiful GM and I saw it there. I was like, "Am I the first one minted?" And take 2. Give me 3. Give me 3. I'll mint 3.
That's awesome.
And so I
Yeah,
took
sometimes
3,
you
and I
get
was looking, I was like,
lucky
you know
and
what?
you just notice
I'm in
something
there.
that someone
Let's
else
get it
hasn't
out there.
noticed
Let's
yet.
talk about it. Let's put it in
So,
wallets.
thank
Let's
you
grab
for
it on.
spreading the love.
That's
But yeah,
awesome.
no. So
Yeah,
my
sometimes you
my
get
vault
lucky
wallet, I'm
and you
not
just
like logged into it
notice
right now.
something
So
that
I
someone
can
else
only
hasn't
see it on the
noticed yet.
open sea because I
So,
named it.
thank you for
something I can look at.
spreading the love. But yeah, no. So my vault wallet, I'm not like logged into it right now. So I can only see it on the open sea because I named it. Something I can look at.
Oh, I didn't realize it was on
You would need the
Etherscan
key
like
to
that.
Unlock the hidden. And,
Hey, I wanted to mention
That-
something else
You
too.
you don't want to share
Oh,
it,
sorry.
please?
You can just go
okay,
to
thank
Etherscan
you.
and look at it if you want.
I
didn't realize it was on
was gonna
Etherscan
say,
like that.
let's see. One thing I saw on that
something
JP
else-
Morgan white paper though, which I thought was interesting,
Oh, okay.
was that they also
Thank you.
mentioned POAP. So POAP got a mention there.
I was gonna say,
and
let's
they
see.
talked about that,
One
which
thing
I
I
found
saw on that
interesting
JP
and fun.
Morgan
Like
white
they
paper, though,
specifically
which I thought
talked
was
about them,
interesting,
and then they also
was
talked
that they
about
also
the soulbound
mentioned
tokens. That
So
was kind of
POAP got in
interesting.
there.
Yeah.
And they talked about that, which I found
I have a question.
interesting
'Cause I
and
haven't
fun.
had a chance
Like
to
they
read it through it
talked
yet.
about them,
But
and then they
what
also
was the
talked about
point
the
of
soulbound
JP Morgan
tokens.
writing
That was kind
a
of
white
interesting.
paper? Like, who was the
Yeah.
audience? Like, who was it for?
I have a question
So
because I haven't had a
traditionally
chance to read it through
before,
it yet. But what was
like,
the point of
cryptocurrency kinda
JP
really
Morgan writing
took the
a
term
white paper? Like, who
and
was the audience? Like, who were they?
put a
Who
whole
was
new
it
spin
for?
on it. Probably shouldn't call
So
it that. It's probably
traditionally
not even called that.
before
But old school
like
terms for
cryptocurrency
like
kinda
when
really
the internet first
took
got
the term
going,
white
it's
paper
PDX,
and
a corporation or a
put a
CEO.
whole new spin on it. It probably shouldn't
But
call it that. It's probably not even called
point
that actually.
is just
But
to be a
old school
value-added,
terms for like
position
way
yourself
back in the day
as a
when the
thought leader
internet
in the
first got
space.
going, it was
These are
PDF,
alternative
a
assets where,
corporation or a
truth be
CEO
told,
and a memo.
you know,
But its point is just to be a value add and position yourself
but
as a thought leader
once
in the
these
space.
rates
These
start
are alternative
dropping,
assets where,
aka
truth
interest
be
rates,
told,
you
know,
know,
NIA, not investment advice. But once these rates start dropping, aka interest rates,
the truly
ye
scarce
olde
things
alternative message to go real hard, my friend. And that's because the money gets cheaper, and then the more real scarce things, the truly scarce things on chain that get gobbled up. And I'll tell you one last thing. I tweeted out the other day. Who knows Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock?
It's gonna hit that trillion mark.
They own a lot of stuff. They're one of the largest asset owners in the world. AUM, assets under management. It's gonna hit that trillion mark, guaranteed. Anyway, the point is that Larry Fink said, I believe that certain digital cryptocurrencies will be a flight to value.
So
is that how he said it? Value?
JP Morgan is positioning themselves,
That's how I
and
interpret it.
are they basically? I don't know if it's necessarily
Got
advocating,
it. Okay.
but
So,
or predicting.
JP Morgan is
that
positioning themselves,
these
and
certain
are they
assets
basically? I don't know if
will
it's
have
necessarily
some sort of value down the line.
advocating, but
No,
or
they do, like
predicting
it's there.
They do.
that
Well, yeah.
So they're just
these
like,
certain assets
for like context in terms
will
of
have some sort of value
big
down the line.
players, right? Who are big players? BlackRock,
No,
Fidelity.
They do.
Everyone knows
They
Fidelity,
do.
right?
Well, yeah.
So
So they're
Fidelity has
just
been
like,
mining Bitcoin and
for
Ethereum
like
since like
context in terms of
2015,
big
2016.
players, right? Who are big players? BlackRock,
Okay.
Fidelity.
They've had
Everyone
these
knows
skunk works
Fidelity, right?
programs going the whole
Yeah.
time,
No, Fidelity has been mining
but it's like
Bitcoin
it's
and
tough.
Ethereum
It's like
since like
super confusing.
2015,
So you're trying to explain what the hell you're doing about it.
Okay.
It's just your family.
They've had
And
these skunkworks programs going the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
and, but it's like it's tough. It's like it's super confusing. I'm sure you try to explain what the hell you're doing, Valerie, creatures to your family, and like, what is she talking about?
And now,
So,
look like a real big
Morgan, they
hotshot.
put out
So
a
when
12-page
the big
PDF,
people with money
throw a
bags are
couple
like,
hot fresh
see
vibes
these
on top
codes
of some
and
charts and some blocks of
JP
text,
Morgan's like, you
and
know,
now
we sent
you
you
look
that
like a
paper
real
last
big
year.
hotshot.
Come on
So
over.
when
We got
big
'em for you.
people with money bags are like, oh man, we see these toads and now there's hot flags flying.
Yeah.
We get them.
Got 'em.
JP Morgan's like,
Wow.
you know,
So these
we
guys
sent
are
you
pretty
that paper
smart.
last year.
Come
on over.
You
Got
know,
'em
they're
for you,
seeing the
baby.
writing on the wall. They see that the cryptodes are
Got 'em.
showing up at Beeple
Got
events.
'em.
They're showing up on there's layers
Wow.
to this.
Well, these guys are pretty
They're
smart.
showing up at VCon and Comic Con.
They're
Maybe
seeing the
at
writing on the
Miami,
wall. They see
Basel,
the
maybe at
cryptodes
Parent
are
Teacher
showing up at
Conference.
Beeple
You never know
events.
where they're showing up.
There's layers to this. They're showing up at VCon and Comic Con. Maybe at Miami, Basel, maybe at Parent Teacher Conference. You never know.
Is my parent.
He's on mute and he's off camera now. So
I hope you.
thank you, Tyler, for being here. Yes, we
I
are
hope he's
coming
holding
to
the
the
pillow.
end of our space. Is there anything we didn't talk about, Val?
He's
There's
on
a
mute
lot,
and he's off
actually.
camera
There's a
now.
lot.
So,
Yeah,
I know.
but do we need
for
to
being
mention?
here.
I don't know.
Yes, we are.
Well,
coming to the
we
end
should
of
at
our
least
space.
mention
Is there anything we
maybe
didn't
our
talk about,
Basel
Val?
our Basel
There's a lot,
ideas.
actually. There's a lot we
Let's
haven't,
talk
but do we
about
need
it.
to
Yeah,
mention?
let's.
I don't know.
We want to go.
Well,
close that
we
one
should
at
at
the
least
top?
mention.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's
maybe
talk about our
Basel,
idea, and then we could talk
our
about that
Basel.
other
Yeah.
Web3 headline, and then we'll
Let's
close out.
talk about
How
it.
about
Yeah,
that?
let's.
Okay.
If we want to
Okay,
go,
let's do it. Or
are
do
we
you
gonna
want to talk
close
about the
that
Web3 headline
at the top?
Because that would be really quick.
Yeah, sure.
And then
Yeah,
we
Talk
can
yeah.
about
close
our
with Basel.
idea, and then we could talk
Cool.
about that other Web3 headline, and then we'll
A
close
Web3
out.
headline
How
to
about that?
share. Let me put
Okay,
it
let's
up
do it.
in
Or do you
the
want to talk about the
tweet. I'm
Web3
going to
headline
pin
first?
it.
Because that'll be
All
very
right,
quick.
pinned it. It should take
And then
a
the meat and
moment, and you'll
potatoes
see it up
Basel.
there. But
Cool.
World
All
of
right,
Women,
so
wow,
I had a Web3
has
headline to share.
announced
Let me
that
put
they
it up
have
in the
dropped
tweet.
their
I'm going to
first
pin it.
Monopoly game.
All right, I pinned
Legit
it. It should take a
official
moment, and you'll see
game,
it up
board
there.
game
But
with Monopoly.
World
It
of
went live
Women,
today.
wow,
You can go
has
buy it.
announced
And it
that
looks
they have
amazing. It
dropped
looks
their
beautiful.
first,
And I was on
not
their
bully
Twitter
game,
space today,
legit
and they were talking
official
about
game,
it.
board
And
game with
this has
Monopoly.
been,
It went live
this
today.
started, I guess,
You
in
can go buy
Discord. I
it,
think with the
and it
community
looks
just kind of like, okay,
amazing.
what
It
can
looks
we do with the
beautiful.
IP?
And I was on their
And
Twitter
I
space
believe
today, and
this
they were
was an
talking
idea that
about
started
it.
last year.
And this
In
has
May of
been
2022.
this
So
started, I
holders
guess,
have
in
been waiting for
Discord.
a
I
little
think
bit
with the
over a year
community,
for
just kind of like,
this
okay, what can
to
we do with
be
the IP?
live.
And I
And
believe
yeah,
this
now
was an
you can
idea
buy
that
it.
started
So
last year, in
by the
May of
looks of it,
2022. So holders
it
have been
looks
waiting for a little
wonderfully
bit over a
made. A
year
lot
for
of
this
attention and
to
detail went
be
into it. You can
live,
see on the live
guys.
stream,
And yeah,
Creatress
now you can buy
is
it.
showing the
So
video.
by the
And
looks
just
of
the
it,
color themselves
it
too are
looks
just
wonderfully
very
made.
bright,
A lot of
which I
attention and
love. And
detail went
you
into
see
it. You
that
can
like
see
handle
on the
that
live
says
stream,
"Wow." You can
Creatress
pull out that
is
drawer,
showing the
and
video.
it's a drawer, and that's where you
And
like
just the
put the
colors
cards and the
themselves too are
dice and
just
stuff. And
very
so the
bright,
actual pieces
which I
that you
love.
can
And
play with
you see that like handle that says
represent. I
"Wow."
think
You can
there's
pull
a
out that
V-friend,
drawer,
which they
and
use the Heart
it's a
Trooper
drawer, and that's
as
where
a
you can like
piece, a
put
cool
the
cat,
cards,
a
the
board
dice and
ape,
stuff. And so the
and am I
actual
missing
pieces that you can
and a
play
crypto
with
punk and artifact.
represents, I think
So I think
there's
there's a
a
few
V-friend,
pieces that they
which they
did
use
some
the heart
partnerships with
as
and
a
like
piece,
got
a
permission
cool cat,
to
a
use their
board
IP
ape,
and made them
and am I
into
missing?
pieces that you can move around on the board. So yeah, super cool. Congratulations to all the WoW holders and WoW Galaxy holders, and of course the team. Great job. Just another way to get people, involved, and hopefully, you never know, right? Like, oh, okay, see this, and is curious more about like what it is. Wow, and stumbles upon their website and learns that they're reporting Web3. So just love this stuff and love that their funds are actually being used to create some awesome products. And what I love is that this game can be played with children, which I think like they're going to be the ones to really carry on. We're here to kind of start it, and there was others obviously before us, but I think these children that are growing up with these branded Web3 games and plushies like the penguins, they're going to be the ones I think who are going to have the most belief and excitement in some of this tech. So because of these games, so yeah. Thoughts, Creatress? What do you think, or anyone else on stage?
Well, yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now. I've been looking at their website. It's pretty interesting. I think it's cool. And yeah, you're right. Some kids will grow up with one of these, and they'll be maybe the ones inheriting these NFTs from their parents, or maybe if their parents aren't into NFTs and they just happen to get this one. But I don't know. I feel like this is going to be like more of a collector's, like people, if you know type thing. Cause it is $249 for the game, which is like a little pricey for a game, in my opinion. I think it's definitely aimed at like more people who are into collectible stuff, which is cool. And they do have the Heart Trooper. They have a Bored Ape. They have a Punk for their little things, and a cool cats. So I thought that was pretty cool, and the Clonax as well. So yeah, it's pretty sweet to see them bringing together something like this. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a bullish thing for them. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, they were doing a giveaway of one of the boards today, and I was like, I was in that space. You had to be in their spaces, and you had to like and retweet one of their tweets. And I went in on like 3 different accounts trying to win this thing. I was like, I want to win one. It's so beautiful. It's awesome. I used to have a WoW G. I sold it a while back for
one of their
financial reasons. I didn't want
And
to have to
I went in on like 3 different accounts.
But yeah, I still am a fan.
I was like, I want to
of the
win one.
community.
It's so beautiful.
I know
It's awesome.
Kashi
I used to have a WoW G. I
one of
sold it
the
a while
moderators. She
back
still might
for
be in the V-Friends
financial
community,
reasons.
but
I didn't want to
she
have
has
to let it
since
go.
now
That
been
did.
part of the team with
But yeah, I
women.
still am a fan
so
of
just
the
love what
community.
they're doing over there.
Kashi.
Always
used to be one of the moderators. She still might be in the Be Friends community, but she has since now been part of the team with World of Women. So just love what they're doing over there, and always
real quick, the person who did win,
advocating
so
for especially like women as artists in the NFT
Joe
space.
or Jones Guru or something.
I'm a
like that.
fan,
And
but
he's
I
in the
didn't
Be Friends
win. I didn't
community,
win the giveaway.
World of
But
Women
real
actually
quick,
had
the
a
person who
booth
did
at
win,
Gary Vee's
so his
conference,
name is
VCon, and this is where
what
they
is it,
actually
Jones, Joe
showcased
or Jones
first, like the
Guru or something
prototype
like that.
of the Monopoly
And she's in the
game.
Be Friend community, and World of
Joe's
Women
Guru
actually had a
actually
booth at
approached
Gary Vee's
the
conference,
booth and was
VCon,
like,
and this is
"Guess
where they
what?"
actually
And he's like, "I'm a
showcased
huge fan of
first, like the
Monopoly, and I'm so
prototype of
excited
the Monopoly
when this is
game.
going to come out."
And
then
Jones
he flashed his
Guru
boxers
actually approached
because they were
the
actually
booth
Monopoly
and was like,
boxers that he
"Guess
was
what?"
wearing.
And he's like, "I'm a
So
huge
he was
fan of
very
Monopoly, and I'm
memorable
so
to the
excited
team, and it
when
just
this
so
is gonna come out
happens
because,"
he ended up
and then
being
he flashed
randomly
his boxers
chosen
because they
the
were
winner.
actually
Like when
Monopoly
they did the
boxers
Twitter picker,
that he was
he
wearing.
was picked, and he was
So
ecstatic.
he was
Like,
very
"Oh my God."
memorable to
He
the
went
team, and it
wild
just so
because he
happened
was like that much
he
of a
ended up
fan.
being randomly
And what a
chosen
crazy
as
story.
the
Like,
winner.
they
Like when they
remembered
did the
him
Twitter
from
picker,
VCon
he was
conference back
picked, and
in
he
this
was
past May.
ecstatic. He's like, "Oh
He
my
wore those
God!" He
Monopoly
went
boxers, not
wild
knowing they were
because
going
he was
to
like that much
showcase
of
the
a
game, by the
fan.
way. Just
And what a
coincidence,
crazy
and then
story! Like
again,
they remembered
coincidence.
him from VCon
He was the
conference back
winner.
in this past
So,
May.
you know,
He
what
wore
a great
those
first to
Monopoly
actually
boxers,
have
not
been a
knowing
winner. So I
they were
wasn't too
gonna
upset. I was
showcase
really
the
happy
game,
for
by the
him
way.
that
Just
he won.
coincidence, and then again,
Okay, that's
coincidence.
cool. That's a
He
pretty
was the
crazy
winner.
story.
So
I'd say the right
what
person
a
won
great
that thing.
person
Except,
to
I mean, I wish
actually
it could have
have
been
been a
you.
winner. So I wasn't too upset.
You
I
know,
was
we
really
can't
happy
get
for
them
him
all.
that
You
he
know,
won.
we have won a lot of stuff.
Okay,
I've been
that's
very lucky with
cool. That's a
giveaways,
pretty crazy
so
story.
I can't
I'd say the right
complain.
person won that.
But
Except, I mean, I wish it could have been.
I did see though.
You know,
I
we can't
did
get 'em
see that.
all,
I
you
saw
know, we have
them
won a
post
lot of
about it, and I was like,
stuff.
oh, maybe
I've
I'll
been
go and
very
listen to their
lucky.
space, and then I didn't.
So I
But
can't
anyway.
complain.
Okay, cool. Well,
I
last
did see,
thing
though,
before we
I did
close,
see that.
we
I
want to
saw
talk about
them post about it. and I was
Miami's
like,
coming
maybe I'll
up.
go and listen to their
Oh, we are
space, and
getting
then
an
I didn't.
echo. Oh,
But
no. Why are we
anyway,
getting an echo? Oh, this is why. Okay, because I didn't mute the tab. Okay, I think we're good now. So when I switch off tabs and like start showing other things and then come back to showing this Twitter space, I need to make sure it's muted again. Thank you, Quantum. Appreciate you for letting us know from the YouTube live stream. Yeah, the echo, man, got me. All right, so last thing we wanted to share.
Who watches on the YouTube stream? I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we're streaming into Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you want to see the visuals, you can, and you can see your PFP on our like little TV screen. So your PFPs are getting some branding opportunities here.
Unknown Pedestrian, Web3 Gatsby, DR Smart. You are making a special guest appearance on the live stream.
Yes. So what we wanted to share was that Miami Art Basel is coming up, as you may or may not know. It's a yearly event that takes place down in Miami Beach, Florida. Usually about a 3-day event, and it also actually has now grown into like Miami Art Week. And so the whole week there's different events going on, all focused around art, music, and now innovation and Web3. So what we want to do is bring our show to like in person and do a live recording of our Twitter space as a podcast, but also more so as like a live stream, like a truly live in-person live stream where we interview people that are there at the event and people who are organizers there. Yeah, that's kind of the idea, as well as having a performance as part of that whole activation. So yeah, Val, what did I'm sure I left out a few things, but what do you think?
Well, for those who are watching the live stream, I think it would be helpful to show them our vision. So we have an awesome graphic that, in by the case, if anybody wants our deck, we have a wonderful deck we've put together. But we have an awesome visual of what we foresee of this live podcast looking like. Yeah, there it is. So if you're on the live stream, you can see the wonderful and beautiful creatress sitting on a couch. She's in front of a Miami pool, probably somewhere on a rooftop. And you see Lorenzo eating his lasagna there. You see the podcast mics. You see the big, I don't know, wall, I guess you call it. I don't know what, has a background. And our signage, there's layers to this. So this is what we envision. And if this sounds like you've got an event that you'd love to have us at, or you know someone who you think we'd be great partners and collab, let us know, because we are looking for them. And obviously we provide lots of value and fun, and we plan to have lasagna on site. So we'd love to bring everybody who's in person and get them on the live stream, talk to us about, what they're doing there, what they're looking forward to, get some live action. We will be live streaming it as well. And they'll be sharing a slice of lasagna with us. And it's just going to be fun, because we also want to have Creatress perform. So that big, wall that you see behind her, we also want to make sure that's an LED screen. So it functions not just as a background for our podcast, but that she can also do her VR live art performance and sculpting. So we get like the 2-for-1 kind of thing going on there. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the pitch. That's the pitch right there. So if anybody wants to collab or take us to the event, let us know. We are looking for sponsorships, partnerships, and collabs. We are open to it. And we want to work with cool people, and we want to just bring some fun. And as Tyler would say, the hot, fresh vibes. We want to bring them to Miami. Like, if the Miami couldn't get any hotter, I mean, we know we have the Miami heat there, but come on, nothing compares to the hot, fresh vibes. So there you have it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Go ahead.
No, I think you covered it. Yeah, so that's what we're working on, y'all. There's about 7 weeks left till it starts. It's December 8th through the 10th. So we're working on, getting in touch with event organizers and all things, and trying to make it happen. So yeah, get in touch if that sounds interesting. If you know somebody who wants to sponsor, we are here. Our DMs are open. And with that, we'll be back next Tuesday where there's layers to this. Episode 2. You guys stay safe out there. Stay positive if you can. And we'll be back next week to have some fun, go down a few wormholes, and to forget what we were talking about a couple times too. You know how we do. Okay. It is Tuesday, and Patron just came up, so I'm just gonna check in with Patron if you wanted to mention something before we skedaddle.
You mean Patron, like tequila Patron, Tequila Tuesdays? Okay.
What's up, my friend?
Patron? Hey, how are you?
Good. I was here like a few minutes ago, and then I dropped down, so I just wanted to come up and say hello.
Oh, hey. Well, thanks for being with us today. Are you having tacos? Are you having lasagna?
Not tacos or lasagna either. Wait, am I supposed to be having one of them?
Well, it is Tuesday. Usually it's Taco Tuesday, but if you're not having tacos, lasagna is the next best thing we suggest.
Oh, you sound very far away. I can't really hear you.
Sorry, I'm moving around as I'm talking. Is this better?
Yeah.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, I just wanted to come up and say hello. Thank you guys for having me. Love your space.
Well, we appreciate the support. Hello to you, and hope you have a great day. And you know, we may not give out financial advice, but we do give out foodie advice. And the advice we give every Tuesday is you gotta go for a taco, and if it's not a taco, you gotta go for lasagna. That's the advice.
Got it. Tacos and lasagna.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Super appreciate you, Patron. Thanks for being here. Come by next week. Love to hear how you're doing. And yeah, Brett, thanks so much for being here with us. Appreciate you being our surprise guest.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes, and I'm so excited to now own one of your pieces. So shout out again to Tyler for gifting Creatress and I the King Gremlin. And it's just funny because, again, I heard Tyler's voice the way he says, King Gremlin. What is it? Gremlin. I can't even.
Plasm, Gern, Plow. I don't know. There's so many pieces.
But you hear it, right? You hear his voice. So excited to have one of your pieces now. And what else? Also, shout out to everybody else down in the audience tuning in. Also, special shout out to Gatsby, who's one of the fam in the 10KTF crew, 10KTF project. My PFP is the Old Man Wagmi-san, and if you haven't checked it out, definitely go check out that project on Twitter. 10KTF Shop is their Twitter handle. They release new tweets every single Thursday. Well, some things have changed. I won't get into it, but they usually tend to do tweets every Thursday, and it's a good group of really loyal and dedicated friends and fans of the project. So I will say that. And is there anything else? I mean, there are other things, but we could keep talking forever. But I also need a break.
Yeah.
Break from a day.
We could. This could be a 24-hour live stream if we had the right funding. But also, I did want to mention one quick last headline that we didn't get to, and I'll just say it real fast because it is kind of important. It is that Binance suspended USD withdrawals. If you don't know what USD is, that's US dollar. So if you got any stuff on Binance, maybe consider, I don't know, putting it somewhere else, like your own wallet. Yep, that's it. With that, stay safe, take care of your wallets, take care of your coins and your NFTs, because yes, it's rough out there, y'all. Not your keys, not your wallet. I think that's all I got. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Bye. See.